Hello friends, today's story comes from Japan, where a British F-35B stealth fighter jet was forced to make an unexpected emergency landing. Now, usually, when we talk about emergency landings, we think about commercial aircraft with hundreds of passengers. But this is different. We're talking about one of the most advanced, most expensive, and most secretive fighter jets in the world. And what's even more interesting is where this happened, why it happened, and how it connects to a much bigger story about military cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. On the morning of August 10, 2025, a British F-35B was flying as part of a planned mission during Operation Mast, a major joint military exercise involving the UK, Japan, and the United States. The jet had taken off from the Royal Navy's flagship aircraft carrier, HMS Prince of Wales, which was operating in the Pacific. While in flight, the pilot experienced a technical malfunction. The exact details haven't been made public, but it was serious enough that the safest option was to land immediately. The nearest suitable landing location was Kagoshima Airport in southwestern Japan. Around 11:30 a.m. local time, the stealth jet touched down safely. Airport authorities briefly closed the runway for about 20 minutes. 6 commercial flights were delayed, but fortunately no one was injured, and there was no damage to the aircraft during landing. You might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? After all, mechanical issues happen in all types of aircraft. The reason is the F-35B's importance. This is not just any fighter jet, it's one of the most advanced stealth aircraft in existence, costing over $100 million per unit, capable of vertical takeoff and landing, and packed with cutting-edge sensors and weapons. If such a jet needs an emergency landing in a foreign country, there are usually major security and logistical issues. For example, earlier in June 2025, another British F-35B had to make an emergency landing in India. That incident created headlines because India does not operate the F-35, and there were concerns about sensitive technology being exposed. But in this case, Japan is actually a partner nation in the F-35 program. The Japanese self-defense forces already operate the F-35B, so they have the infrastructure, the technicians, and the security clearance to handle the situation without any international tension. This emergency landing happened in the middle of Operation Mast. So, what exactly is Operation Mast? It's part of the UK's Carrier Strike Group 25 deployment to the Indo-Pacific. This is a show of strength and a way to improve military cooperation between the UK, Japan, and the United States. In these exercises, British F-35Bs have been flying alongside Japanese and American jets. In fact, British pilots have even landed their jets on Japanese aircraft carriers like JS Kaga, something that has never happened before in history. The goal is clear: enhance interoperability. That means making sure forces from different countries can operate together smoothly, sharing tactics, landing on each other's ships, and responding to emergencies together. In the context of rising tensions in the South China Sea and East China Sea, these exercises are not just training, they are a clear geopolitical signal. After the landing at Kagoshima, Japanese ground crews secured the jet and British technicians began inspections. The UK Ministry of Defence confirmed that once repairs are complete, the aircraft will rejoin the Carrier Strike Group and continue the exercises. Because Japan is fully integrated into the F-35 supply chain, the whole process is much smoother than it would be in a non-partner country. This minimizes downtime and ensures the mission continues without major disruption. So, to sum it all up, a British F-35B stealth fighter jet made a precautionary landing in Japan due to a technical fault. No one was hurt, the jet is safe, and the exercises will go on. But this small incident shows us something bigger: the deep level of trust and cooperation between the UK and Japan. It's also a reminder that even the most advanced machines can face unexpected problems. In the Indo-Pacific, where power dynamics are shifting rapidly, these partnerships and quick responses are becoming increasingly important. That's it for today's story. Tell me in the comments, do you think the UK's increasing military presence in Asia is a good strategic move, or could it escalate tensions further?